So now here is a common scenario, especially in customer operations or legal teams. Say we are generating agreements based on the type of customer, high value or low value. We want to trigger different workflows. Can writer handle that?
Yes, absolutely. We have our latest advanced automation builder, which will help you to achieve it. So for high value customers, we will route the document internally for a review or approval process. So let's just say there is a client whose value, the high value customer is getting into the document. And what will happen is when we are creating a agreement for them, we will just send the document for an internal approval process, and then it will be sent out for signature. And whether if it is a low value customer, it will just be directly sent to the customer via email upon a click. So to configure this, what we are going to use is we are going to use advanced automation tool. So normally when you want to create a document, you'll be using a particular template. Whereas in this case, what we are going to do is we are going to use multiple templates, and based on our criteria, we'll be able to choose the required templates as well as its settings. So let me just go to the automate tab, and here you can see set up advanced merge. So by clicking on this, you'll be able to view a builder, and here you can see that I have added a trigger which is manually on trigger, and I've added a filter button as well. So here you can see that we have various logic like filter data, filter files, route data or route files. So when it comes to route data, so it's like checkbox. So whenever you want to add multiple, you want the data to go through multiple route, then you can make use of route data. Whereas if you try to use just a single particular criteria, then you can make use of filter, which is like a radio button. So now once these are completed, we also have various actions like combining files, folder management, document management, and merge operation can be done. And we have document delivery as well, which is sending for sign collection, etc. And not only that, you can also convert the document according to your preference. So now once this is done, these are the options that is available. So now what we are going to do is we are going to configure a filter, and in this filter we are going to use the total value. So the total amount, if it is greater than 5001 and equal to, so if this is the value, then we consider this as a high value customer. Whereas if it is lesser than that, we are going to consider them as a low value customer. So for that, what we are going to do is we are going to use two different templates. So the first one is the template in which we are currently in. So here we have configured the RID of that, and we are going to use the filter data, and we are going to use manage fields, and we are also saving it into a desired location. So we are going to use the merge documents folder, and we are going to save it as well. So now once this is done, what we need is we need to send it to the customer directly via email. So here you can see that this is the email setup, and we are going to send the merged file as an attachment to the particular user. So this is how the setup for the low value customer is done. Whereas the setup for high value customer is what we are going to do is, as of now, we only have merge with template settings and merge and store cards available in the advanced automation builder. So in order to have workflows, what we are going to do is we are going to use merge with template settings. So in this case, we are going to get the RID, which is the last set of characters of the document, and we are going to use that merge template, and we are going to use the data source as the filtered data. And in the high value agreement, you can see that I have added an option called merge and send for approval process. So I'm selecting an approval process, and I'm using the configurations done. So if required, I can also execute a custom function and further send the document to various outputs like renaming, publishing, or even sending it for a different platform. So also you can also save this document and send the document for sign collection as well. So here under sign collection, you'll have the ability to add multiple signers and get the document signed. So I guess I have a network issue. Just give me a quick minute. So I've added signer fields into the document, and basically when I configure, I'll be able to add conditions, so that based on the conditions, the appropriate signer will be selected. So let me show you that as well. In the meantime, just quickly jump over to the low value document. And so now what will happen is once the document is getting generated, it will be sent out with template settings. So let me just go ahead and run the merge so that you'll get a clear idea on how it looks like. So for this low value document, we are going to use CRM values, and we have a module called customers. So we're going to merge this and use the low value agreement document. Now I'm running the merge. So now I've selected two different customers. So the first customer is the total value is 5,000, which is a low value customer. And the second customer is more than 5,000, who is a high value customer. So let's just say if I have chosen the appropriate document and if it is getting over there. So now the document is generated. So let's just check the log page. Okay, so here you can see that the first scenario, Divya, was a low value customer. So the automation has started and the data was filtered and it was sent to merge and store, and it is completed. So it's now running the send email option. So I'll be getting an email with the merged document. So in this case, so the next go to the next record, which is a high value customer. Yep. So here you can see that the automation has begun. The filtered data is gone to the merge with template settings. So I should be receiving an option to the workflow will be initiated for the particular document that was generated. So let me show you that as well. I guess I have stored it in a different location. So not an issue. So how this is how the document will be generated and it will be sent to workflows.